Good morning, you guys. It is 7:40 a.m. here in Nashville. Just got through with a good chest workout. Let's go. I wanted to do something different this morning, guys. I keep getting asked about my sobriety journey. How much was I drinking? What drugs were I doing? Why I went sober? What caused me to go sober? Where my life was headed? Basically, the ins and outs of why I chose to stop drinking alcohol, and then where I'm at now. So I was going out and I was drinking, 2 nights a week, usually like Fridays, Saturdays, sometimes Sundays too, Sunday nights. And I would go out, I would drink. The reason I would go out and drink, it was because I had this addiction. I was addicted to, not per se drinking alcohol every day, but I was addicted to the attention. I was addicted to the relationships I had. I was addicted to the social aspect of drinking. It was my trigger. It was like I didn't want to be forgotten, and if I didn't want to be forgotten, I had to go out. I wanted to be plugged into the scene of the nightlife and get that attention. And I got this dopamine hit from walking into a club and not having to wait in lines, not having to go in and not be known. I had this all these weird mental triggers that, like, Friday afternoon when I would get off at 5 a.m. or 5 p.m., it would hit me. Time to start drinking. Time, especially if it was sunny. If it was sunny, I wanted to drink. I had all these things in my reticular activating system, which is the cluster of nerves between your spine and your brain that causes you to act, causes your physical being to act to your thoughts and your subconscious thoughts. So in there, I had all these thoughts and triggers, and then I would act on them, and it would be drink would be my mechanism. So then I would drink, and then I started to be around people that had bad energy, doing drugs, cocaine. I got introduced to Adderall. I was taking Adderall when I went out. Adderall is a methamphetamine. It's a drug, very powerful drug that attacks those same receptors in your brain that causes addiction. And Adderall is one of those things that anything that you struggle with, it just amplifies it. And mine was sex, mine was attention, mine was pornography, mine was, drinking. As soon as I took that Adderall, all that kicked in, and it was heightened. My senses for that were heightened, and it just caused me to spiral out. Then I got introduced to cocaine. I would do cocaine. Sometimes 7, 8 in the morning, I was doing lines of cocaine. I was in a really, really bad spot. And the consequences of that, I was calling out of work. I was ruining relationships. I was ruining and hurting people that I loved with no recollection. I didn't care. I was just living for myself. I wasn't living for anyone else. Hurting people in the process. I was addicted to all these things, and the alcohol was my gateway. I started to create this life of I was unreliable, calling out of work meetings on Monday morning. Wasn't being a leader, wasn't being a good human, a good man that I wanted to be. In my heart, I've always had faith, and I've always been a godly man. But I was living 2 different lives. I was living a life on the inside that I was like, oh, I'm a good person, like I'm not doing anything wrong. And then on the outside, I was portraying something else. I had this moment in that time where, like, I was falling into these depression and this anxiety and this anxiousness, these emotions, that I was falling back into my old patterns of coping mechanisms that I didn't want to fall back into. So I made the decision to talk to God. I made the decision to give up alcohol. I made the decision to change my life, because my rock bottom, it may not be yours. Luckily, and God was there for me still, and showing me grace where I didn't get a DUI. There was times I would drive drunk. I would get lost. And it's sad, and all the things that I'm saying, guys, is what I think about when I think about the temptation of drinking. And yes, I'm still faced with the temptation of going out and drinking. I've went out a couple times, but I've never drank. I won't ever drink again. It doesn't serve me. Alcohol does not serve me. Nobody that watches this can tell me otherwise, that there's a reason, a good reason or positive reason to drink. There's not, ever. This isn't a video to try to get you to go sober. This is a video to tell you my story, where I was headed. My rock bottom was minimum to what most people experience before going sober. There's different levels of addiction. There's different levels of sobriety. Where I'm at now, guys, it's insane. My clarity, my brain fog is gone. 18 weeks now I've been sober. 18 weeks with no alcohol, no sex, no pornography, no drugs, nothing. I've created these high performance habits that allow me to tap into that subconscious mind and exercise those habits in place of all those mental triggers that I had. I don't have those no more. I'm clear-headed. I'm making great decisions. I'm building good relationships. Yes, I'm still going out every once in a while to have fun. I'm still networking and making connections because I want to help people. I want to grow my network for other reasons. My credit score went up. Have a nicer car. I don't have any anxiety, no depression. I've not had a bad day, guys, in 18 weeks, and I kid you not, that is a serious statement. I'm not waking up ever in 18 weeks and had the urge to drink or had the urge to watch porn or had the urge to, like, the energy that I'm putting out, guys, is so valuable to me that the relationships that I'm creating right now have to serve me. They have to contribute to what I got going on, or else I have a hard time putting in that energy. That's sometimes how you have to be. You have to respect yourself first. I'm in a really good spot, guys, and there's many people have messaged me like, I wish I could have the determination and motivation to go sober. Many people want to give up alcohol, whether it be they're drinking 5-6 times a week, whether they're drinking once a week or 2 drinks every other day. Most people want to give it up, but you have to have a strong reason why, and I did, and I still do, and I'll continue to have that. I'll continue to exercise those habits of reading, praying more, living for God and not living for myself. God holds me accountable for my actions. Those things that I was doing are not going to get me to heaven, which is my ultimate goal, the afterlife with God and Jesus. So that's the stuff I think about when I have the urge to drink. For you, maybe you need to visualize, I hope this never happens, but you getting a DUI. Feel that pain. Getting caught in the wrong time, in the wrong moment, and going to jail. Public intoxication, or worse, driving drunk and killing someone. I don't want you to hit the rock bottom, guys. Take this video right now as a sign to give it up. Take it one day at a time. Ed Milet, one of the guys I really look up to, go read his book, The Power of One More. It has helped me so much. One day at a time, guys. One more day. Just ask for one more day of sobriety. And every morning I get up, guys, and I smile and I thank God for one day of sobriety, and I ask him to hold me accountable one more day. I love you guys, and I don't want to see your life spiral out of control. You may say, "Oh, well, I'm not addicted to alcohol," but you have anxiety. Alcohol is an antidepressant. Is a depressant, sorry. It's gonna keep you brain fogged. It's gonna keep your decision making low. Your alertness is gone. I love you guys, and I want you guys to have the best and most abundant life possible. And alcohol does not get you there. It does not serve you. It does not serve your relationships ever. You may be a functioning alcoholic. You may be never missing work. You may not be ruining any relationships, but at the end of the day, like, you're still hurting your body. It's still poison. It's very bad for your body internally. It causes a lot of problems. So even if you feel like you can still drink and you don't need to give it up, you still should. I love you guys. This is a 10-minute video, but I needed to talk about it, my journey and why I did it. Where I'm at now, and I'll never drink alcohol again. I'll always have temptations. That's not going to go away. But I'll have the shield and the sword to protect it. And I have God in my heart, and I know that with Him I can get through anything. I love you guys. I want the best for you. If you know somebody that struggles with drinking, guys, send this video out. Leave me a comment. Go follow me on Instagram, guys. Instagram. You can see my habits, what I do, what I read, when I do it. Follow me on Twitter at Vito Swain. It's the verified one. Follow me on Instagram, Vito Swain. Follow my journey, guys. use me as inspiration if you need to. I'll help you get to the point where you don't need external people, external goals to keep you motivated to give up alcohol. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with another awesome motivation. I know this is a little bit different, but I wanted to put that out there of how much I was drinking, what drugs I was doing, where I was at. My life was going in a bad direction, and now I'm living such a good, high quality of life, and I'm so grateful and so thankful for all the people in my life that stood by me, all the people that have helped me, all the people that send me stuff that encourages me, and I want to be that for you guys. I love you guys, every single one of you, from the bottom of my heart. I want to love you. God loves you. God loves me, and I love you. So that's the cycle. I want to pour into you guys. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. People that watch this, if you're not subscribed, please do it. I have a lot of tangible, a lot of little nuggets I can send you guys and give you guys on this channel. Peace out, and God bless you.